Why are you approaching me?
I just got a call on you, see if you're okay.
Yep. Calcs, or whatever.
Alright, what's your name?
Well, I don't know. Let's figure out a crime and then we can take that next step. Okay. Not unusual to be called out here, right?
Right.
It's okay. I mean, I was on the trail just walking. I mean, I ran into some people and in a forest.
Why are you approaching me? A simple question, but one that carries the weight of the Fourth Amendment. In this encounter, a calm traveler lying in a public park suddenly finds himself confronted by an officer performing a so-called welfare check. The man, whose name isn't disclosed, quickly asserts his rights, refusing to identify himself and pressing the officer for a legal basis. But when no crime is stated, the tension builds. Is this just a welfare check or a subtle overreach of authority? This footage was filmed in a wooded park near Big Woods Retreat, Minnesota. The officer's name and badge number were not verbally provided during the interaction, nor is their identifying information made clear in the video. The man filming, presumably a transient traveler, maintains composure and challenges authority with precision. Would you be confident enough to assert your rights this way, or would fear and doubt take over? Let us know in the comments. You're watching ID Refusal Rights. Subscribe for real cases, legal insights, and breakdowns of public police encounters. Special thanks to the original uploader for documenting this moment. Be sure to follow and support their channel.
So I laid down at this hut. I got two guys asking me if I'm okay. I hope they don't call the cops. Just trying to stretch out my back. I knew that I'd likely have problems. One guy did witness me like picking up a bag. Maybe he saw me reading this Ziploc bag that had reading material and a coin, and I just slammed it onto the ground, back onto the ground. And he didn't, when I walked by him, he was kind of a distance, but he didn't give any reaction. But he got these two professional guys that came out here asking if I was okay. I was laying in the forest. So what are the chances they're gonna call the cops? If there's a chain of events, hopefully they're both isolated incidents with these guys. What? Why are you approaching me?
I just got a call on you, see if you're okay.
Yep.
Officer Calcs approaches without announcing reasonable suspicion or articulable facts of a crime. The man filming remains calm and immediately exercises his Fourth Amendment right to be secure from unlawful search or seizure, asking, "What was the complaint exactly?" This is not a traffic stop, and no criminal conduct is alleged. Under Terry v. Ohio, officers need reasonable suspicion of criminal activity to detain or question beyond casual contact. A welfare check alone does not override constitutional rights. Calcs asks for a name, but the man is under no legal obligation to provide ID without detainment or probable cause. Correct action: politely refuse ID unless lawfully detained. Record all interactions. Ask if you are free to leave.
What's going on today?
What's going on with you? What was the complaint exactly?
Just that it was a welfare check, just to see
Welfare?
if you're
Okay,
alright.
well, I'm okay. Calcs.
Calcs?
I'll call you Calcs. No, Calcs, or whatever.
Alright, what's your name?
Well, I don't know. Let's figure out a crime and then we can take that next step. Okay. Well, where are we? We're in a park, right? Big tree park or something. Big woods.
This is the retreat up here. So this is
Yeah. Do they have problems here? Is there a?
Yeah, there's
yeah. So that's why it's like not unusual to be called out here, right?
Right.
It's okay. I I was on the trail just walking. I mean, I ran into some people and, in a forest. I mean,
Okay.
They just said they thought this guy looked like he needed help in some way, and that was it. So you could see I don't need help. And I guess I matched the description too.
Yep. The plaid shirts, the blue pants, the hat, the beard.
All right. What can you say exactly? What you only hear on the radio? What they say?
I just hear on the radio.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, I had two guys approach me. I was laying on the ground for a little bit, stretching my back.
Maybe that's why.
And yeah, they look like professional guys too. Like I was wondering maybe they probably could have called. And that's unfortunate.
I don't know who called. I just.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Well, you ask for their names sometimes, and
dispatch gets all that information. But I mean, for me, I wanted to make sure you were okay before I go back and talk.
Okay, well, yeah. Oh, and then you will confirm with them that I'm okay, and that this is a park, even though it's a part of. I don't know what came first exactly.
I don't know.
The retreat or the park.
The man filming exercises his Fourth Amendment rights by refusing to identify himself without being detained. He challenges Officer Calcs directly. Let's figure out a crime, and then we can take that next step. This is a lawful response under Hiibel v. 6th Judicial District 2004, which requires both detention and state statute to mandate ID. Since no crime is alleged, and this is not a traffic stop, Calcs has no legal basis to demand identification. The man remains calm, does not flee, and asserts himself within his constitutional boundaries. Correct response: stay calm, record, ask if you're detained. If not, you're not legally obligated to comply with ID requests.
Because it doesn't seem like when I got in here, to get here, my Google Maps didn't really recognize it. There's no road. It just
it's kind of hidden back here for sure.
Yeah, I didn't really it seems like it might be new. It's not in the most ideal spot. You're not getting a forest experience so much with all the.
There's the loose line trail.
There's something called a loose line trail.
Yeah, it's more woodsy and that goes all the way.
Does that have to do with like a train or something loose, or is it
the loose line?
It's not a part of a train, or it's Sioux, or okay. All right, and that's something to check out then. Yeah.
I mean, if you're looking for a more woodsy area.
I'm here to look. I'm here to look around. It doesn't need to be perfect. I was just saying, it's walking around. It's just, it's
nice day out.
And this is supposed to be the last good week, the last nice weather. Well, somebody said that. I
didn't look, but that's
I didn't hear it directly.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. Well, I usually factor that between July 15th and August 15th. That's your hottest time of the summer, and then after that I start expecting more cool temperatures. Yeah. And as a traveler, I want to start heading south. Do
you travel a lot?
Yeah, you can see my plates are from Washington. So
okay. Do you just pass through? Or
I just got here today.
Oh, into Minnesota?
No. In this,
just in the city?
I'm taking smaller bounces than that.
I hear you.
Yeah, I'm doing more city to city than state to city.
Okay.
Yeah, I take small bounces. I bicycle to the library.
Okay.
And I'm glad nobody complained about that.
Sometimes we get weird complaints, but we got to do our due diligence.
Yeah.
And make sure you're all right.
Yeah.
So
and at least
I feel like you're good.
Okay.
Officer Calcs de-escalates by shifting to casual conversation, no longer pressing for ID. The man explains he's a traveler from Washington, exercising his First Amendment right to move freely and speak openly in a public space. This transition from confrontation to calm confirms that no crime was suspected. There is no reasonable suspicion, no investigatory detention, and no probable cause, which makes the initial ID request legally questionable. Once police abandon investigative intent, the encounter becomes consensual and the citizen retains full Fourth Amendment protections. Best practice: once tension lowers, remain respectful but vigilant. Keep recording and avoid self-incrimination.
Yeah, and at least
I feel like you're good.
Okay, yeah, at least this isn't St. Paul. I mean, there's
Right.
you can expect a higher standard of behavior around these
Correct.
parts.
You know, and a lot of times it's more like people in the community when they don't recognize people, and then we have a lot of like
Yep.
crime lifting here, and so it's just if you see something, say something
Yeah.
type deal. So
And I'm new, and
Okay.
this is probably not a popular park, but and so
It's
when,
not,
when
no.
new people come in, and I could kind of
Yeah.
I understand that things that stand out. I'm going to be one that stands out. So
yeah, I mean you're not in any trouble or anything. I just want to
Well,
make sure that you're okay and that
Yeah.
you don't need any assistance
simple
from me.
simple call for you, you know. And I want to, I don't know, is there a curfew? Because I'm not going to stay here all night, but
So the parks and woods and stuff all close at 10:30.
10:30? Okay,
So-
yeah. I'll be out before 10:30.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe I might want to bicycle around a little bit more,
Sure.
check other places out.
Yeah, we're just really big on too. If you're gonna bicycle in the streets, just follow all traffic.
Stop at
signs.
the stop signs? Is that
Stop
what
at the
you're
stop
saying?
signs. Stop at the if you're on this road and there's a light
'Cause-
and it's red, you have to stop
Oh,
until
yeah.
it turns green. That sort of thing.
So, yeah, I mean, I have to go so gingerly with this. I got 2 broken spokes, the chain falls off. So I can't really compete with the cars so much on
Yeah.
the roads. I'm more on the sidewalk. Oh, yeah, so, okay, yeah, all right.
Have a good day. Be safe.
Yeah, so, yeah, great. Have a good day yourself.
All right. We'll see you later. Hi. How are you? Good.
Don't.
Officer Calcs handled the encounter with moderate professionalism, earning a grade B, as he eventually respected constitutional limits after an initial overreach. The man filming deserves a grade A for asserting his rights calmly, clearly, and within the law, demonstrating effective ID refusal during a welfare check that never rose to reasonable suspicion. The legal principles in this encounter reinforce that public presence, travel, and filming are protected freedoms, and that refusing ID is lawful when not detained. The correct action for viewers is to stay calm, record, ask if you are being detained, and assert your rights without escalation. For more real cases of ID refusal, follow ID Refusal Rights and support the original channel that documented this interaction.